Do we still need a TV in our hotel rooms? What does a hotel TV do nowadays? What is so special about a hotel TV? What are the main concerns? Is casting still a hype or already commodity? Welcome to Never Check Out. We welcome Olaf Stoelinga in our studio. Who is Olaf, according to Bing Chat? There are at least two people named Olaf Stoelinga. One of them is a senior sales manager Benelux at Philips Professional Display Solutions. He has a LinkedIn profile and a contact page on the Philips website. The other one is a director at Stoelinga Consultancy, who also has a LinkedIn profile. Welcome, Olaf.
Thank you.
Who are you really? We hear about two Olaf Stoelinga's.
Absolutely, I'm the first one. My name is Olaf Stoelinga. I work for Philips Professional Display Solutions for more than 5 years. Actually working in the hospitality industry for more than 15 years, always selling technology, always selling hotel television systems. Married, son and daughter, and a dog. Don't forget her. And as I said, especially selling hospitality TV solutions in the Netherlands.
Okay, cool. Is tech still important for hotel guests?
Absolutely. We all use tech nowadays. All use tech like 24/7. We all have multiple devices. And the hotel guest brings multiple devices in his hotel room. And if you look at technology, technology is very important as long as it serves a purpose. We at our company think that technology is a means to gain your goals and to help the hotelier and to provide the hotel guest as much as comfort as he is used to at home.
Right, but a TV is a TV, right? Is it just about normal TV channels, CNN, BBC World News, or what can we do with the TV?
Basically, it is. People turn on television to watch television, TV channels, of course. But nowadays, the hotel television has developed enormously in the past 5 to 8 years. When we introduced Media Suite, Philips Media Suite hotel television, it was considered and recognized as the first real hospitality smart television, which you and I would like to have in our living room, which means finally we, as a hotel guest, can make use of the television like he is used to at home.
What's so smart about it? Is it like casting? Is it whatever
exactly,
you have on
exactly.
your phone? Or
if you look at the television at home, we all use many apps. Netflix is one of them. Disney, Prime, HBO, etc. But the most important feature of our Media Suite television is Chromecast. Chromecast integrated in the television. So no use of external devices which are inserted in the back of television. And I always say, if you insert something in television, it can easily be taken out by guests. So
stolen, basically.
Exactly, that brings a lot of hassle for the general manager and technical department. No, we have integrated our Chromecast solution into the television as extra service for the hotel guest.
Right. So number one question: I have my phone. I go into a hotel room. I connect to the hotel TV by, I guess, scanning QR code, right?
Exactly.
So I'm connected, I can do my Videoland, Ziggo TV, Disney. What about Netflix?
Good one. When we introduced Media Suite, which was in 2019, we took them out of the box and we sold the first one to several hotels in the Netherlands. Already told them, you can use any app, you can cast any app but Netflix at the time. We have been going into negotiations and talks with Netflix because we requested them to integrate their services in our hotel television. But it took some extra demands, extra conditions. One of them is that Netflix puts the highest interest in providing their clients, the guest in the hotel room, the best user interface experience as possible. Which means that when I'm staying in a hotel for like 3-5 days, I don't want to have the hassle of logging into my Netflix account each time I turn on television. So one of these conditions is that the guest in the hotel, during his stay, he only have to log in once during his stay when he would like to use Netflix.
So just to make sure, I connect to I check in, I go to my room, it says, hey, Mr. Bril, welcome in Hotel Ladi-Dadi. I'm connected, I scan the code, so I can cast whatever I like. I start Netflix, I log into Netflix once until the end of my stay, and then everything gets flushed.
Yeah.
So I'm on the safe side. When I go home, it will be locked off. The new guest will not experience my Netflix account.
Exactly. That is one of the benefits in our system. Since we have a PMS interface with our command, which is controlling the televisions in the hotel, we have an interface to the PMS, and the PMS sends guest name, hotel.
PMS like Muse, Opera,
exactly.
things
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that, right?
We have many interfaces with many PMS systems nowadays. So from the PMS, we obtain guest name, room number, check-in, check-out date. These data we process in the command. And when you go to your room, you enter your room, television is on, turned on, and Netflix is activated on your television. So you can make use of Netflix.
So if you're not checked in, you don't see the Netflix icon.
Exactly.
You can't use it.
Exactly, yeah.
If I check in, it will know my language. The TV will be in that language.
Yeah.
And then if I check out, everything is gone again. Do you think people believe that? Do you think the guests are feeling safe putting in their credentials on a TV in a hotel room?
We know from experience. We've done many hotels throughout Europe and throughout and globally. But in the past 4 years, we have gained experience that, in fact, this procedure is safe. PMS interface, receiving data from PMS, checking in the television in the room. When a guest checks out, all data related to the guest, so his login credentials, his history when he is visiting websites, cookies, all are being erased from television, and the TV is in fact ready to receive the next guest.
Is that a special Philips thing, or is it the same with the other brands, LG, Samsung?
In general, we were the first in 2020 to introduce this process of working and erasing credentials according to GDPR regulations, of course, and of course according to Netflix regulations regarding hotel applications. In general, any brand which would like to use Netflix in the hospitality industry has to comply to this process of working, of erasing credentials.
Right.
Yeah.
And your platform is Android based, right?
Yeah.
So, and the other ones aren't, I think.
No, we're the only one Android.
Right, but
Yeah.
is that safe?
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of time you hear like, okay, you can't do this on an Apple phone, but on an Android you can do anything you like.
The good thing about Android TV platform, it is developed by Google. Android TV platform is considered in general to be a safe and secure platform. As I said, Google is developing this platform, maintaining it, which means on a regular basis, software updates are being released with patches, security patches, or other things which in fact improve this system, but mainly to keep it secure.
Right, just to make sure I understand. So there's updates for the TVs, and they can be done centrally all over all TVs in the hotel.
Yeah. Once, I would not say once every year, but once when needed, when it's needed, new firmware is being released to our partners, and our partners are able to release it to the hotels to upgrade the televisions in the hotels. And once you've upgraded the TV, it meets the present demands for television in a technical way.
Okay, and how long would that life cycle be then for TV? Because I guess if it's upgradable, I mean, you see the same with an iPhone, right? You buy an iPhone, it's quick, it works, you're very, very happy. Yeah. And then after 4 or 5 years with all the updates, it slows down. I guess it's the same, right?
Not really. If you look at our system, at our Android televisions, hotel TVs, we have now had around 4 updates in the past few years. So whenever it's needed, we are maintaining this system for the coming years. So we're bound to go on with Android TV for our hotel TVs.
I think you made a change, right? Because a few years ago,
Yeah.
it was stuck on one version, and then with the newer
Yeah.
TV models, you are upgradable.
In the former days, it was always once you've installed a television, it will maintain in the hotel room and do what it's supposed to do. And if you visit the hotel room like 6-7 years later, it's still the same firmware installed on television.
Right.
And a big advantage of our Android TV platform is that it's upgradable. So you are able to upgrade your software in your television. And once you have upgraded it, it's in fact technological way a new television.
Right. And then it will keep being certified with Netflix because you run new versions.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's funny, yeah. I mean, we have like 1 million apps. They're all running on the TV, but we have all special things just for Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Because HBO, all the other platforms, Disney, they will all function without anything. It's just Netflix that's making a fuss about it.
Yeah.
So they have this PMS interface. So to Opera or Muse or any reservation system, right? So whenever I go to that hotel room, as mentioned before, they know who I am.
Yeah.
And Netflix demands that, right?
Yeah. Right.
What's done with that information? Does Netflix know I'm in Amsterdam in the Marriott, or
No, we cannot. First of all, the data from the guest is stored in a safe and secure way. Once the
online,
in our system,
online or locally?
locally.
Okay.
Locally. Once the guest checks out from the hotel, all data is erased immediately.
Okay.
So there we have the PMS interface again. Once you walk by the reception desk and you check out from the PMS, the guest is being checked out. At the same time, there's a signal going to our command system, and they will say, for instance, room 201 checked out. And at a certain moment, TV is being completely erased.
Yep.
All data has been erased related to the guest. And it's ready to receive the next guest.
Okay, so just to make sure I understand correctly, the data is not going to Netflix. So if I log in, well, I'm in room 101 as Sjors Brul, and I use your Netflix account, Netflix is not coming to me like, you're not Olaf Stoelinga. No. They can't do that.
No.
All right, okay, cool. So
we obtain data from our system regarding television, but we cannot see data
anonymized.
Exactly, anonymized. We can only see which apps are being used most frequently, which TV channels are being watched most frequently. In other words,
so fully GDPR compliant.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. So Philips knows what we are watching, but they don't know who we are.
Not on an individual basis. They know which channels, but we cannot see which programs, for instance. But we see which apps are being used mostly, like YouTube, Netflix, of course, Disney, HBO, and so on.
But they don't know it's me?
No.
Okay,
no.
Cool.
No.
Oh, all right.
That's a relief, right?
Well, to be honest, I mean, you put a lot of information in a TV, and I mean, we have guests doing all sorts of things and are streaming all sorts of content to the television. So I can imagine that people are afraid of what's going on in the hotel room and what information is actually stored. So thank you for, actually all the information about that platform and about the TV sets. It's been quite enlightening, so thank you so much. For our viewers and listeners, I hope this was an inspiring session for you. Please subscribe to the podcast by clicking on the link. And remember, you can always check in, but never check out.